The European Food Safety Authority Panel on Nutrition, Novel Foods and Food Allergens recommends that infants be exclusively breastfed for the first 6 months of life. Human milk is recognized globally by the World Health Organization and the European Society for Pediatric Gastroenterology, Hepatology, and Nutrition as the gold standard for feeding infants, and the compounds found in human milk can have a number of benefits on infant health outcomes, such as protection against diabetes, prevention of allergies, protection of intestinal flora, and optimization of infant gut health and development. However, sometimes breastfeeding is not possible due to issues related to the mother's health, infant's health, or other extraneous factors. When such situations occur, proper supplementation is extremely important to infant health. That's where infant formula comes in. Infant formula can be supplemented with compounds found in human milk to improve infant nutrition and health in situations where breastfeeding is not possible. One of these compounds is human milk oligosaccharides. But what are these compounds, and what do they do? Human milk oligosaccharides are simple, non-digestible carbohydrates that are derived from lactose, meaning that they are a type of carbohydrate chain made of simple sugar monosaccharides that cannot be broken down in the gut. Instead, these compounds move through the small intestine where they reach the large intestine and are fermented by the gut microbiota. This allows human milk oligosaccharides to shape the gut microbiota in infants by selectively stimulating the growth of bifidobacteria and healthy bacteria found in the intestines. Two examples of human milk oligosaccharides commonly used to supplement infant formula include 2-fucosyl lactose and lacto-N-neotetrose. You might be asking, what does that even mean? Let's break that down a little more. Essentially, all this means is that human milk oligosaccharides are good for infant health because they feed the good bacteria in the gut. This function of human milk oligosaccharides allows this compound to provide a number of benefits, including prebiotics, gastrointestinal immune effects, lowering the risk of viral infections, and anti-inflammatory effects. Another important thing to know about human milk oligosaccharides is that its concentration in the breast milk, or the portion of the milk that constitutes the breast milk, decreases over the lactation period of the mother. Human milk oligosaccharide concentration is highest 0 to 5 days after birth during the colostrum period of lactation. This concentration of oligosaccharides continues to decrease over the next periods, with transitional milk being 6 to 14 days after birth and mature milk being 15 to 90 days after birth. However, it's important to note that infant formula supplemented with human milk oligosaccharides typically contains only 1.5 to 2.5 grams per liter compared to the much higher levels found in human milk. If human milk oligosaccharide concentration changes over the course of the lactation period, what concentration of human milk oligosaccharides is best for infants being fed formula? Cue artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a technology that allows computers to go through large amounts of data and recognize patterns and make predictions based on this data. One viable type of artificial intelligence is deep learning, which is a type of AI that imitates the way humans gain certain types of knowledge. This concept of deep learning is inspired by the underlying neural networks responsible for processing and interpreting information in the human brain. Deep learning models can mimic this functioning through the use of artificial neurons in computer networks, which then identify complex relationships between inputs and outputs. Basically, the more deep a neural network is in the model, the more complex the relationship that can be modeled between inputs and outputs. So, how can we apply this concept to human milk oligosaccharide supplementation in infant formula? Human milk oligosaccharide supplementation has been shown to produce positive health outcomes generally. However, there's a lack of information concerning how differences in human milk oligosaccharide concentration in infant formula can alter these outcomes. Artificial intelligence, specifically deep learning models, can be used to compare health outcomes of infants fed human milk oligosaccharide supplemented infant formula and compare the concentration of human milk oligosaccharides in the formula to identify where a higher or lower concentration would be beneficial to infant health. Using deep learning models in this way would be particularly useful in identifying patterns where higher or lower supplementation concentration improved health outcomes, and compare this concentration to the age of the infant when they received this supplement. This will allow healthcare providers to make recommendations for HMO supplementation based on infant age. With this applied use of AI, we can use big data to keep babies happy and healthy. Thanks for watching.